tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking.
Do you think I can eat this first time?
Yeah, I'm here, right?
This team?
Yeah.
Right up.
That suit?
Yeah.
This arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this season, for this team.
What up, doe? It's your boy, the Sage of Six Blocks. This is Hood Ninja Chigame, and I'm back again with another. This Jersey Swap gang.
Mama, there goes that man.
Jersey Swap gang. Boy, them bitches ugly. If you didn't watch, I designed my custom colorways and yeah, bitches are hideous. So yeah, go ahead and get this game. Kill this camera so I can finish doing it.
We're a good ways into the season at this point, Tim, and most of the quality teams now have found their flow, don't you think?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, lineups for the most part are set. Rotations have found their way for coaching staffs. You know exactly how you're going to try to play every night. The teams that are struggling to this point probably have some bigger issues behind the scenes.
But you can have the same names on the jersey, but every season, am I right, is different.
Every locker room is different, every supporting cast, and even the vibe of every season has a different feel to it.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Then there's Ricochet. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Buffkin in at the 2. Now, here's Thompson. Clutch the pass to Thompson. Pistons passing it around. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that is a smooth release off the catch. Cunningham with great touch.
Pass to Buffkin. Now Rizashay shoots the three. Buffkin, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's Clutch. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Pass to Rizashay. To the left wing. To halt the run. Buffkin, no good. For Detroit, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Thompson. Lays it up off the glass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Johnson right side. Pass to Young. This one for 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Well, you know, Trae Young is comfortable from well beyond the arc.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Cunningham passes to Clutch. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Clutch has got 5 points so far.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play.
Young's shot is up.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Pistons. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant. We have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and count him on every possession. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Young after the basket by Detroit. Again, Young missing.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Cunningham kicks to Holland. Pass to Clutch. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Back to Rizashay to the middle, and they get it. And Johnson lays it in.
And this kid, Rizashay, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
There's a lot more cheaters in 2K. You fucking think.
Here's Clutch. He's got 7, and he makes that one. Clutch has got 9 points.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Just look at their gamer card.
Back to Young. 3-pointer. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Young's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Hawks.
Because they're always switching, making new accounts.
Here's Clutch. 9 points in the game so far.
They're doing other shit.
It's up a 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he's
you're
had.
automatically a cheater in my book.
Bounce pass for Rizashay. Here's Buffkin. Oh, good with the dribble.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And Holland gets it to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Here's Clutch.
Oh! That's as good as it gets.
We're really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now. He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
And Holland gets it to go.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Rizachet wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Rizachet ready to go once he got it.
Pass to Duran. Here's Holland. Duran with the screen on Young. Holland trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Back to Young. Rebounds Detroit. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
Well, this winning streak is absolutely incredible. And it's been interesting to see the number of different ways they can beat you. They go on big scoring runs. They've got great ball pressure and rim protection. Or some nights they just shoot you out of the building with their three-point shooting. What a team to watch.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
You can actively see your teammates working against you.
And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Clutch.
And what a stretch it's been for him. I mean, it goes beyond the scoring, which he has had no problem doing. He's been all over the small things that take a shooting guard from good to great.
Checked in for the Pistons. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Rizachet checked in. .135 left in the first. Pass to Hayes. Here's Rizachet. And it's denied. They recover it. Clock at 4. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Atlanta again missing. Pistons leading by 21. To the paint. Clutch the pass to LeVert. Now Stewart. Pass to Clutch. Shoots from the elbow. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Now here's Hayes. Now Rizachet. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Down low. And the basket by Quinlan.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so is Detroit, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Pistons have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Rizashea. Okongwu is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Krejci in at the point guard position. Pass to Jorsic. Shakes him. Detroit with the rebound. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Both Clutch and their last time out against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He picked up 54 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop it.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And the tough guy reputation, Tim, well earned for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, yeah, he's a physical presence, Kevin. He does not shy away from an alley fight. He brings that edge every team needs, and it is especially welcome in the Motor City.
Here's Jorsic. It's deflected. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Quinlan. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Quinlan's got 4 points this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Here's Stewart. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Jorsic. Okongwu with a screen on quickly. Here's Krejci. Rebound by the Pistons. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. The Pistons working the ball around now. Sees the opening, fires. Again, the Pistons score.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Hawks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. He lobs it up. Stewart with the steal. To the inside. Here's Quinlan. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Inside, pass to Jorsic. Here's Krejci. Back to Hayes. Now Rizashea. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Clutch. He's got 24. Now Stewart. Quickly the pass to Stewart. That one goes in. Stewart's got 4 this quarter.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Out left of the wing. Here's Rizashea. Bangs home the trifecta. Rizashea's got 6.
A true highlight of Rizashea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Here's Clutch, guarded by Rizashea. Clutch can't hit. Hawks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Back to Rizachet. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Clutch. Beyond the arc. Atlanta with the rebound.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Shoots from 12. Now Rizachet hands it from downtown. Rizachet's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Hawks. Detroit's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to Clinton. A 3 from Quickly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Tim, you know, you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Rizachet with it. 11 points in the game. Down low. And O'Connell slams it in.
And you can tell Rizachet has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Here's Clutch with the drive.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
They set the pick from the arc. And it's Rizachet missing.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Hayes up top. He has yet to score. Plays it up and banks it in.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
If you haven't seen the Melo balls,
136 left in the first half. Count that one. Clutch has got 28 points for the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight.
At halftime, I'll go get him and show you. Them bitches is wild. They might fuck the camera.
And here is O'Connell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. And it's Rizachet missing.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Clutch. 28 points for him. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Clutch has got 30 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Rizachet. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. The shot, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Hayes. Makes it off the glass.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Clutch. LeVert in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. LeVert's got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And so is Detroit, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen scouting make or break a franchise. Hey, it makes or breaks a studio team. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Atlanta Hawks.
Number 1 goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here.
Yeah. But you don't give a fuck anymore.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Yeah.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Duran out there with Holland. And it's Clutch. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Cunningham in at the point. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Detroit on D. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
And you look at Clutch. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into it.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Kevin, back to you.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Rieseshay. Misses the 3.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And Thompson gets it to go.
They're doing work. Here's the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Atlanta's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Porzingis against Duran. Left side, Porzingis, just 5 to shoot. Pass to Rieseshay, over Thompson, and it's Rieseshay missing.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Here's Clutch, covered by Johnson. Thompson for the triple. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Johnson with a screen on Thompson. And it's Rieseshay missing.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
And Duran slams it in. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Porzingis with a screen on Cunningham. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Detroit.
Cunningham on the wing. And the Pistons another three.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Young inside. He's against Cunningham. Johnson sends the screen for Rizachet.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Yeah, no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
Jalen Duren is certainly a force in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub. You forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer at a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
Pass to Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. Clutch, good.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
And Atlanta has possession. Here's Buffkin. Back to Young. Porzingis with a screen on Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Here's Buffkin. Got a hand on it. Cunningham outside. Pass to Clutch. Lets it go from deep. And the Pistons another three. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Pistons.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Here's Clutch. He's got 36. Plays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they...
Did I just get bit by something? Okay, I think I did. The fuck? I don't know.
One every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
After Rizachet. Here's Buffkin. Great tee that time from Clutch.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
From downtown, drills it from outside. Clutch has got 39.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Over in the corner, Cunningham. Here's Clutch. He's got 39. And another one falls.
And he's now in a tie for 4th most games in NBA history with 40 or more.
He is creating a legacy that will be remembered for a long time to come. Rizachet finds Young. Back to Rizachet. No good on the triple.
Well, after spacing the floor for them in the first half, he's gone cold from out there.
And Thompson gets it to go.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Open corner, man, you're trash.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Young's shot is off.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
I don't care how good you
Pass
are.
to Clutch.
I don't care how shooting you are. You don't hit the open corner.
And the Pistons another three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Basic plays you
They
make
have
in
found a
basketball.
weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And if you don't make those plays, you're trash.
Johnson dishes to Young.
Being the open man.
Pass to
Good
Buffkin.
basketball.
And
Unless
once
you're
again
getting,
off the mark
unless
by
you're getting
Atlanta.
paid.
And his team really being impacted by the fact that nothing is falling for him right now.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
To let you take that shot, then it's all good.
Here's Atlanta.
Other than that, you might get your ass whooped after the game if you lose.
Johnson outside.
Shit, even
now
if you win.
Reza Shea. It's Young on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 9 points.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Pass to Clutch.
Hit the open man.
And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
You out.
Both teams
doing?
running
You saw me
perimeter-oriented
cut.
plays
You saw he did.
that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Cunningham against Young. Here's Buffkin. Looking to end his cold spell. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cunningham outside. Here's Clutch. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Young. He's got 9. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
They just naturally play selfish when they play around other people. They try to get there. Real hoopers know. You better make the motherfucking
So the wing on the left. Off target with his 3. With 1 on the clock. And yet another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so is Detroit, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this.
Well, since we're trying to do the jersey swap, I need to check these stats. I usually don't play 4th quarters and just let it simulate through. But if I need some more stats.
And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
One of the biggest things is not to react to anything. Okay, get to the next play and get the defensive boards. All right.
Well, as we just heard asking it.
I mean, it's not bad. So jersey swap Trae Young. Get 10 more points, got that. Get 5 more rebounds, got that. Get 5 more assists, got that. See, you know what happens though? Sometimes when I simulate, the motherfuckers will get, like, if I'm trying to get all 3 of those, he'll end up getting, like, 2 rebounds and shit, just to make sure I don't get that +5.
His guys to just keep it moving. Quinn Snyder doesn't want his guys to get caught up in their own heads.
I mean, great point. There's no value in dwelling on each mistake. Learn what you can, then forget about it. Move on.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Jackson Hayes is out there with Okongwu. And then there's Zachary Rizashay. And it's Georgic in at the 2-guard position. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-'90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
To the middle. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Tuesday, They'll take on Mikal Bridges.
We'll run the risk. We'll have more opportunities to get to Atlanta.
And the New York Knicks. And then on Wednesday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking
See
at
what I'm
that
saying? They
Timberwolves
subbed him
matchup,
in, and he got a rebound.
this is one
That's why
where
they
it
get that
would
last.
take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win.
Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin.
Every time.
They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on
Let's see. What about the jersey swap? Okay. We like. What about the jersey swap? Ah, there we go. Trae Young jersey. This is dope. I like how they did the jersey swap. You can wear them and you can put them in your microwave. Which is dope. We got 3 more jersey swaps. Okay, yeah, complete any 2 of the objectives. So 2 out of 3. That's where I'm at with that. Run a couple games. So we can get a game in. I haven't done a straight game shit Yeah, I gotta get a crew game in. Gotta earn some points for the crew. Gotta play at least a game. Gotta at least contribute somewhere. A new meta build. I'm still running with my original build. Come on, shoot that. Damn. He's getting caught trying to help with a rebound, man. What? I gotta be like in positions to score, man. They're just floating on the 3-point line waiting, dude.
Hey, yo, right here!
Right. Look at these cats standing next to each other at the 3-point line at a 3-on-2 break. How? How? Y'all don't even know how to fill lanes, dude. I hate gamers versus hoopers. Hoopers know how to move on the floor. Gamers know how to get their own buckets. Other than that, they stand around and wait. For real. That shit is fucking terrible, dude. That's why I was saying last night about the difference between hoopers and gamers. Gamers frustrate the shit out of hoopers. You know what I'm saying? Gamers don't know how to move on the floor. All they know how to do is get some buckets. I know how to run around and get some buckets. They don't know how to be a good teammate. They don't know how to move without the ball in their hands. They don't know what to do. I went and set a screen for the big man. He just stood there. He's standing at the 3-point line. I set a screen on his man. He just stands there. A good screen too, made contact and everything. He could have cut anywhere and been open, but gamers don't pass. So why would he fucking cut? Man, yeah, it's brutal. It's a brutal world out here, man. That's why I'd rather play with the computer, man. Because I'd be like, man, players should know better. But they don't. Because gamers aren't hoopers. And yeah, it's sad, yeah. Let's see. Ooh, this nigga. Look at what else we got in here. Defensive Player of the Year. The missing trophy. Yeah. We're going to end it there. I want to thank everybody for following through, everybody who liked, subscribed, followed, left a comment. Even though none of you did that, I appreciate you anyway. This is spent your time with me, and time's the most valuable commodity. I'm the Save the City Block. This is Hood Niggas today, and I'm out. This thing work again? Y'all be smooth, man. Have a great day.